Hello, I'm Artifacts of Mars, and this is Disclosure coming to you from my Alien Artifacts lab in Jumioni on Second Life virtual reality site. Today we're going to look at Opportunity Soul 309. This is the second video I've done on this. This is a different photo from the first one. Okay, here's the original photo. It's really dark, it's hard to see. I altered it so we can get a much better look at what is in it, and that will be coming up shortly. Right, first thing we're going to look at, I've been studying this object for a long time. I think I finally reached a conclusion on this. This whole area down to the right and downwards appears to be, dare I say it, a reservoir of some type. And what you're seeing is a pipe coming off what appears to be a pumping station or something similar at the red pointer. It definitely is a pipe, I've determined that. As for what it's pumping, well, it's probably water. It may not be pumping it anymore, it may just be sitting there now. This definitely looks like a reservoir to me, a reservoir with water. Next plate is coming up. Okay, there we have the red marker again. At the side of this appears to be rocks and plants kind of build up alongside the pipe. The way you might expect if there was water and then it recedes and water again and it recedes, and the water pushes the rocks up against the pipe. So that's pretty easy identification. Once I put it on Second Life, I was able to pick out exactly what it was. Here's the next plate. Now we're going to look at the area up on top, because what we have along the line where it goes from smooth to rough there is a whole series of plants. They are so brazenly obvious that I don't know how anyone can miss it. I mean, we see stems all over the place. They're intertwining. They go to the right, they go to the left, they creep along the ground. Do everything that you would expect the plant stems to do. And this is the point. There's no other known natural phenomenon that could account for this. I don't think they're artificial. In fact, it does appear that they're alive. Many of the white objects up at the top appear to be leaves. Very large leaves, too. They're not small. But I've certainly seen this enough times when I'm going out hunting down at Hemlock Lake here in western New York, and other places too. It's like a very large hedgerow, only it's more like small tree-like bushes than it is any regular bushes. We know the type, the thornapple type areas. That's basically what we're looking at. I think if you go there, you'll find it's a heavy canopy. You'll probably be able to fit in between them and, walk in there. I see the same thing. I go in there occasionally myself. An area like that. Looking for game or just looking to relax. So that's pretty easy identification. That's what we have. Now the question is, why aren't we being told the truth? Okay, I moved the pointer. That may be a branch, maybe nothing at all. It looks like a rod sticking up, going over to the right. Still studying that. I'm not certain about it. So that's in my gray basket for now. But it's right in there with all that vegetation. Very heavy vegetation in that area. And we're going to move on to the next plate here. I decided to use stills this time. Using live action wasn't working out in this particular case. Another area, just more plants, more of those stems, right, left, up, down, you name it. They curl around, they do it. You know, this is like I said, maybe an area where it would resemble a bunch of thorn apples or something, some low, heavy canopy of vegetation. And that's what we're seeing here. Pretty simple. I've seen it many times. My hunting exploits, easy to identify. Okay, up here at the red pointer, this one's not as easy, but it's very fuzzy and at a distance. I mean, it's fuzzy to the point where you can't make anything individually out. That leads me to believe that we're seeing more vegetation. In this case, I'm convinced that we're seeing trees. Distant trees, live trees, with thousands of leaves the camera can't possibly focus in on because they're way too far away. Right up above that, there might be a line of buildings that kind of looks like there is. They're really square and rectangular and all that. And again, over here, where I've moved the pointer, same thing. I believe there's more vegetation there, possibly trees. This isn't set in stone because they're so far away, but that's what it appears to be. And unless I'm proven wrong by somebody who can actually prove me wrong, I'm just going to leave it at that. What we're seeing there is very distant vegetation. And eventually we'll move on. Well, I need your help. I need public. If you have a good program, let's bring these objects out. Let's show them to the public. I mean, if we can prove plants are there and we can prove buildings, I mean, I believe I've already done that. Spirit Soul 1192 shows just a flagrantly obvious building. And people are silent about it. It's incredible. I know there's a lot of people without work and all that, but you're not helping yourselves by not demanding that they tell us the truth. We can have the solutions to many of our problems. Who knows what our government knows? Alright, another area, probably vegetated. That's what I'm thinking. That's where I moved the red pointer. I really don't care about that area. It's just basically an extra. I'm Artifacts of Mars. Thank you for your kind attention.